Hello friends, hello. This is going to be a lot of talking hand because I don't want to get dressed today. I want to stay in my pajamas and it's crazier hair than usual. I'm taking a relaxing day, except I'm going to make 2 breakfast casseroles, I say one, it's going to actually be 2 pans of biscuits and gravy casserole, breakfast this morning, maybe a little left over. Then I'm going to do 2 pans of Denver breakfast casserole. Those will be for tomorrow and the following day. And even though our chickens are giving us lots of eggs, I have some store-bought eggs that I had in my refrigerator that I also want to go ahead and use up. This is a 2-pound pack of sausage. Gonna spray my pan and get this cooking while we then go over and get the biscuits in the bottom of the casserole dish. See, it's still headless, Jamerrill.
Happy, Mommy.
Oh, you're happy, Benny. I'm happy, Benny.
I'm Mommy.
You're mommy, and I'm Benny. What in the world? What does this world come to? Get cooking, sausage. You can, of course, use homemade biscuits and refrigerator biscuits. You want, yes, I'm giving my toddler a Nana so I can film myself headless and making this breakfast. There you go. Do what you want with your biscuits. You can also use store-bought biscuits. You're just gonna cut each biscuit. The recipe for both the biscuit and gravy casserole and the Denver omelet casserole are linked in the description below. You can see pretty pictures and coherent directions and such. And this recipe is fun because it is truly like everything you need in a good breakfast. A big hearty breakfast, all in one. We've got the biscuits, we've got the sausage, we've got the sausage gravy, we have the eggs, we have the cheese. So here's the biscuits. Okay, it's gonna get loud in here. It's gonna get loud. Woo! So technically my recipe on the blog says a dozen eggs. You know, I like to jam up my own recipes. I'm gonna do 18 because that's what I have. And I have another box of 18 I'm gonna use for the Denver omelet casserole that's gonna come up next. Not next in real time, but next in the video. But still probably headless Jamerrill and talking hand as your host. Well, that apple one is good. Amelia's making some tea with her breakfast.
I just put a cinnamon spice.
Oh, cinnamon spice. Excellent choice. Everything nice. So we're going to do these eggs, and then we're going to do some onion powder and salt and pepper. Get those whisked up. Eggs is something you can fudge on in either direction. If you don't have a dozen eggs, you can get by with less. If you have some extra ones you want to throw in there, depending on how many people you're serving, you can go for that. I really don't think, this is 2 9x13 casseroles, so there really won't be much left. Hey, May, can you find me the hand whisk too, honey? So now we're gonna do a cup of milk. I only have my half-cup measure here. So there we go, cup of milk. And then it's supposed to be about half a tablespoon of onion powder, and I'm gonna eyeball it because Mama don't want to do, there you go. That was probably 2 tablespoons. It'll be great, it'll be great. We won't tell. But again, follow the perfect recipe over on my blog. Watch the videos for real life mom cooking. So I've got about half the sausage out. I'm going to just sprinkle this over both casseroles. So you know we got the organ going in the background. Now I've finished whisking these eggs. Going to pour the eggs over the layers here. Okay, so now I'm going to work on this gravy. so we got the whisk going, but here we go with the sausage gravy. Now we're gonna divide this and pour it over each 9 by 13 pan. And there's the organ. Cue the organ music. Okay, doesn't have to be perfect there. Then you sprinkle shredded cheese on top. I'm using the hodgepodge that I have in this refrigerator. We got some sharp cheddar. This is not very much at all, it doesn't even count. I do have some mozzarella left. You could use a Colby shredded blend. Of course, cheddar would probably be ultimate, but you know, we always make the best with what we have. Going in, yay! So this cooks at 350 for about 35 to 40 minutes. And here's what it looks like up close and personal. Okay, I'm back. We are now, I know, new hat, sun hat. I've been outside trying the Ruth Stout method on planting potatoes in the garden, but that will be another video. This is the breakfast casserole video, so you'll just have to bear with my gardening hat and head. I am going to do a Denver omelet casserole now. I just chopped up an orange pepper, a red pepper, a green pepper, and an onion. We're gonna get those in the pan, stir them around for a few minutes, then we're gonna add in some chopped ham. I did cheat on the ham. I got some ham that was already diced up. I needed 3 cups of it, so we're gonna use that. So once the onions and peppers are nice and tender, we'll stir in some of this ham and just heat that through. Meanwhile, we got an egg mix that we're gonna mix all up. We will pour this over the top in our casserole. I'll show you, let's do this. And now my recipe, spelled out directions for this is yet again for a dozen eggs. I had a second pack of 18, so I'm going to use these and just bigger the recipe a tad. And I'm going to put in some onion powder, and I'm going to whisk it up the old-fashioned way. Okay, so we're going to put the ham in now. My cheater already cut ham. Okay, so I'm just gonna let that cook through here for a few minutes. This is the 10 by, what is it guys, 15, 16? This is my biggest glass pan. Oh Benny, cooking with a toddler. Now I'm going to pour the eggs over top of it and then top it with cheese. It's an 11 by 18 casserole dish. Or you could use a deep dish 9 by 13. See you in about 45 minutes. Okay, I am super excited about this Denver omelet casserole for dinner. So good. We're gonna chop up probably about 7 apples. We'll serve apple slices with it, but Mama's hungry. So, yes, kids are getting hungry too. So this is gonna be breakfast for dinner. Yum. So hurry up, friends, and make yourselves the biscuit and gravy casserole and that Denver omelet casserole. Wasn't that amazing? Yeah. We had no leftovers. Both equally awesome. Make it up. See you real soon. Bye-bye.